And good evening, one, good evening all. We are back here, live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I am your host, Swishbone. For the remainder of the evening, we are in control of Lightning as we continue our sojourn through the madness that is Final Fantasy XIII. And all you people out there, thank you very much. If you want to get any comments in the chat boxes over in that direction, and I'll do what I can to go through all of this with you. So, let's see if we've got anything we can use our Crystarium points on. Yay, we can. We can now develop further. Fantastic. Now, there's one that says roll level. Whatever that means. Let's find out. We just learn launch. Very nice. Much increased health. Now, if I quickly back out. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's annoying. Yes, we can take all of these up, and we can also now get medic as well for lightning, but we don't want to do that yet. That would be the end of her. That would be the end of her amount. It's so expensive. That's kind of annoying. Never mind. What about you? Let's see where we can take you then. We can take you in all different areas. Synergist, medic. I can boost his HP there, or I can do it with this one as well. Let's see what we got. So, that's 30 points to increase. And he's learned Bar Thrust as well, which is awesome. And the strength's just increased by 10. Alright, let's back it up there for now. In medic mode. Increases strength, increases magic. Okay. $90 craft points, another 90, and then a 120 to go up to another level, which lets him access to Thunder. And that gets him Fira. Excellent. Okay. And medic. Can't quite increase that way, so for now we'll leave it as we are. With that in mind, we will very quickly head back to the save point. Meanwhile, good evening, Avian. Just seeing you there. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We've literally just given a few upgrade points to both Lightning and Hope, and we are now in position to carry on our playthrough. So here we go. Let's see what's next. How have you been? It is Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. I've got a day in the office tomorrow. What do you mean you're going to go look ahead? Well, the enemies haven't seen lightning, but for some reason, Hope's just run past them. Straight, let's fight them. Keeping an eye on our health for now. Nice, that was good.
So bad.
Indeed, Hope, it was not. Ah, so you're in the office tomorrow as well, are you, Avian? So it's something I'm getting used to, because yesterday I was in the office down in London, and it was a very, very long day because I had to come back the same day. I was actually hoping to have a way to stay down there, but it wasn't feasible. So I had to come all the way back, and it was a very, very, very long day indeed. It's why I was so late to Chris's stream last night. For those of you out there who've not checked out before, please check out my mate Chris JT on YouTube. He's having fun learning how to die in Cuphead at the moment. I was actually gutted last night, it must be said, how close that it came to finishing that annoying boss. And the game was like, nah, you're not allowed to do that, basically. It was mean as anything. Of course, he's going to be back over on YouTube tomorrow evening when he carries on... No, it's not tomorrow evening, sorry, it's Saturday evening. When he's playing Epic Mickey for the first time, which is going to be interesting. And Yeah, it is probably, I'd say, it is a very mean game, isn't it, Avian? We weren't mean at all recommending that title. Oh, no, 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 no. We definitely weren't in a malicious mood when we came up with that one. No, absolutely not. No.
This isn't easy, is it?
I love how Lightning's flat out ignoring him. He's asking her questions and she's just like, just completely blanking him. How close are you going to get? Not close enough to finish him, unfortunately, so we might need to paradigm shift here. Yeah, let's go for Super Soldier.
Come on, Light.
Now we'll line and shift into Ravager mode. We're going in Berserk mode while we can. Like, get down and stay down. It's in a way they were actually the Crash games were a bit fairer because like I can't believe that like not getting the contracts mode in simple is bad. But it's like last night at the end of that boss fight, he actually touched the flag. That should have counted as getting over the line, but for whatever reason it didn't count. That for me was the meanest part. But yeah, thanks to the ultra wide, we can see so much more of the world. But there's a lot of it we can't really access because of the nature of the game. Not that I'm complaining, because I say I've really liked this game, Final Fantasy XIII. I'm surprised. I'd heard so much wrong with it. I'd heard so many memes and everything. And I'm playing it and I'm just like, what's all the fuss about? Right, we'll want to cast lever on this thing if we can. Yeah, look at the size of that. I'm hoping that counted as a preemptive. Doesn't look like it did though. Huh? Come on game, you can do it. Thank you. I just said Ultima. Okay, this enemy is a bit more powerful than I thought. Let's try Super Soldier quickly. So we can get access to a few things. I say I do love this paradigm shifting style. It works really well. If we're quick, we can DPS it. There we are. That's what I wanted. Now we got it staggered. See the amount of damage that Hope dealt them with his moves. That was really strong. And we've just constantly got more powerful. Yeah, that's fair, maybe. And you say it's not as terrible as you heard, but you're not sure you play it. But say I'm playing it because it's on Steam. It's also on Xbox Series X. Apparently, you can play it in full hybrid mode. And oh, nice! That's awesome. Birthday week off, extra naps. Oh well, you can't say fairer than that. That is fantastic. You definitely enjoy that.
Any trace of the Lassie? Nothing. No sign it's been activated. Huh? Who's there?
Seriously? Again, let's try and DPS him if we can. I'd rather DPS. Yep, 39-second target, and we did it in 16 seconds, so that's pretty fantastic.
What was SciComm doing here?
Probably thought we'd try and use a pulse machine to escape.
Maybe we should try it. What does this do?
Hey, you're gonna hurt yourself. Don't touch that.
Wait, what if it works?
Leave it.
Well, it's certainly working now.
I told you to leave it.
Stop! Stop already! I think I got it. Light, I think I can work this.
Well, that's one solution. These Herculean combat machines capable of clearing away enemy hordes and mighty blows or simply trembling. Attacking with infused power, breaking through fences will recharge it. While piloting an armament, enemies cannot harm the party. So I get to go on rampage mode? I'm happy with this. And awesome. Tropical Jolly Candies. Fantastic. Yes. Here we go. So, it's time to get our own back. Yes, that's right, I am a kaiju. I know you're down there. I've just seen the warning sign. Is it dead? I don't know. This is me trolling. I don't know why smashing through barricades restores its power, but I'm not complaining. Where are your big city ways now, boys? I'm sorry, what's wrong with this game? I get to play as a kaiju going around stomping on demons like and taking them all out there. They're made of tissue paper. I can't be harmed. I'm sending them flying. They're ragdolling. They're running away from me in fear. What is not to sod in love? Oh, you're trying to run away? Trying to run away? I don't think so, pal. Come back here. You say host a bit like you, Avian. I don't touch the button and the next thing you've hit everything and no one knows what's happened. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It was too good to last.
Nice landing.
And now we're surrounded by enemies. It's like you've had your fun, now pay for
Let's
it.
get moving.
Just need a minute. I'm still a bit winded.
You're too soft.
Wait up!
That triggered him then. You see the glare in his eyes when he turned around. Oh, he has loot. Awesome. Now the question is, can we go back the way we came? Oh, we obtained a spark ring, whatever that does. And here we obtain 100 gil. Because we need the money, people. Oh, yeah. So if I was... Oh, I've already got a spark ring as it is, which what it does is it reduces damage from lightning attacks. Whereas he's currently got the silver bangle, which actually gives him a load of health, I think. Yeah, it gives him critical for shield and an extra 100 HP. I can't risk taking it off. His HP put is too low. So what's up here, out of curiosity? Oh, we can go back here. Interesting. Okay. Let's go looking, just in case there's anything to find. Oh, that's disappointing. Boo. I was hoping there might be concealed loot that way, but you know what it's like? Games are like, you've had your fun. No. Get moving. Get a move on.
Hope we find another one of those things.
So you mean hope you find another one of those things, I hope. 2 electrolytic capacitors, whatever the hell that is. Quickly save our game. And then after that, what we'll do is we'll go upgrade. So this is where I can upgrade like accessories. So for example, the spark ring. Increase physical defense. And that's already got lightning level by 20%. Provide to increase it. Yeah, so you need to give it extra experience. Wow, one of those takes it straight to upper level. Go on, I'll use it. And that's already made it almost in place to get another one. That's only 7. Don't want to waste that. That's only 9. This is where I could have played this game offline and done some grinding if I wanted to. Alright, 46 will be spot on, actually. So now it's 24%. So I mean, so you can really make some difference with these. Paraffin oil is 115. Shattered bone is 7. Spark plug is 106. Sturdy bone is 22. A tear of frustration is 22 as well. Yes, tears of frustration. We don't know anyone who had any of them recently, do we, Avian? We don't know anybody who had tears of frustration when they were playing live recently. I'm definitely not trolling because someone's not here to defend themselves tonight. I'm definitely not taking advantage of a absence from the chat. Oh, no. I'd never do such a thing. Never. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Hey. So it seems that certain things will increase the ability. So if I go for accessories again, the one that I've got for... It's not metal armband. That was a silver bangle. Yeah, so that's giving it a bonus already. So that's kind of useful. So if I give it one of these... 116 extra HP. It's not bad. Go on, you can have one of them as well. Nice. Sweet. There we are. So that's his now improved as well. So that's where this mode can work. If you can get the materials, you can seriously start gaining the levels for them. Oh, they're coming closer. No, you don't see me. Walk away. I am not here at all. I promise you. You're seeing a ghost. You're seeing an apparition. I'm not here. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get between them. We'll try and DPS this as quick as we can. If we can be quick, we can DPS them. Yeah, they've just activated shields, haven't they? Okay, I might have to do this myself. Commando and Synergist, just so I can try and get ourselves some moves. Right, while I've got the chance, I'm just going to quickly double dose us with medic.
Come on, Light. Thank you.
And now we'll go back to Ravager, and we'll finish this off. That wasn't bad. Although apparently, according to the system, it was. That's disappointing. Yes, I know I'm saving often, but that's just how I do things. Taking the Monami approach. Remember to save often! Or save regularly, however she says it. Right. We've got 2 lots of enemies, but what's up here?
The road splits here. Which way do we go?
I reckon we go up top. Ah! That's interesting. The enemy was stalking and waiting for us. It's like it saw us. Yeah, it's like it's like it instantly detects when you're behind it. That's intriguing and annoying. Because even when you wait for it to turn around, yes, I mean, there's no real way around that. That's irritating. Right, quickly.
Stay sharp.
Let's get rid of this Psychom tracker guy, because I get the feeling he's going to cause problems. Gotta be quick here. Ah, he's put bombs around. That explains that. Yeah, I just saw that there were bombs around different areas. Yeah, we need to be focused on scoring damage as quick as we can. Because essentially what I want to try and do here, if I can, is get access to DPS and be able to do quick work. Because the sooner we get the damage in, we can try and stagger it. And the sooner we... Oh, God, that's close.
Stay sharp.
Come on, Light. Here.
I need to do that quickly. If I didn't turn around, then we were going to be in serious bother. Got unlucky with a move against Lightning, which took her way down to low health. Did you miss much? Let's say there's a couple of fights, really, and getting some upgraded equipment, that's all. So you got someone who's, new to role, so they want to get as much information as possible. I can relate to that. We got some ceramic armor. What does that do? Out of curiosity. Right, it's not anything we can use there. In terms of equipment, meanwhile... so that increases magic but decreases physical. So that could be useful once we get some more equipment in place. Next save point, I need to upgrade the weapons. If I can. Yeah, you got another spark ring. Cool. I think this game's one of those where you just gotta go back and forth.
We didn't have to walk.
Yeah, it was a lot easier, but guess what, Hope? We're in a situation where we have to battle and get on foot. What can we do about it? It's okay. Let's do a quick save firstly, and then I want to see if I can upgrade Lightning's weapon. Needs 800 experience to go higher, so that's got 88, that's got 302, so that's a great start. Then there's this ceramic armor, which is 196, but firstly... that gives us an EXP bonus. Then I'm going to try the torn leather. CF tier. Yay, okay. A pneumatic fluid. Tear of Frustration, because why not? Digital Circuit, we've got quite a couple of those. Yay, nice one. Strength has now improved. Meanwhile, for Hope, he's got the Air Wing level 2, so he's already got one. So I don't want to waste all my resources. It'd be too easy to upgrade and invest in one character and find yourself basically on the back foot when you lose access to them. Because I've seen this game likes to shift parties and almost control your lineup, so you don't want to put yourself at risk. Speaking of resources, however, we've got a few more Crystarium points, so that's pretty good. So for Ravager, I've not got Medic at all yet. So for instance, that costs a big fat nothing, so that's helpful. And then we have no craft points after that. Right, so evidently that was more than I thought. Okay, that's annoying. Never mind. In which case, as for you, you've only got the 254, which could come in handy. Yeah, 130. Not got enough to go up from there, but on Synergist, 130. Yeah, so he's at that point. Basically, we need to try and get Crystarium points, which I think you can only get from winning battles. Oh, where did you come from? Oh, never mind. We were attacked by a weapon. Ow. That caused damage, but not as much as I thought. While we got the chance, we'll paradigm shift to Ravager mode. Because the more damage we can cause, quickly the better. Because that's where we can fill the stagger bar. You see how it's constantly dropping down? And then when we're getting in with repeated attacks, it's charging it right back up. So this is very much... You're actually encouraged to be quite aggressive, which is very similar to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Because in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the way the battles work, you seem to do better if you're aggressive, which is counterintuitive given some of the methods that you're shown, but you get used to it. So yeah, you can see you get points per second, 87 basically points, so we can get as fast as we can. And that's got, as you see there, 28 Crystagen points. So by winning battles and winning battles quickly, that's how you get what this game's version of experience is. Which again feels a little unusual, unorthodox. Not that it's a problem, it's just different. I definitely see a way up the top to some loot there. I can see it out of corner. I'm not supposed to be able to see it, but thanks to ultra wide I can. We might have the upper hand here. We do. Excellent. Now if we're quick, we can take advantage and stagger some of these enemies and finish them off. Play, come on. Quick paradigm shift, and that's got us back to where we needed to be. Oh. And that's got us only a 2-star rating. We still got 49 Crystagen points. That's pretty good. I see a way up here. Yep, I knew there was loot there. We got a tuft of Phoenix down, which is great, except I found it in this game, if your party leader falls, the battle ends. So Phoenix Downs are only useful if you've got enough people to be able to actually use them. Otherwise, you just get cornered.
Guess we head for the Whitewood, huh?
Yes, can we use this to our advantage? Just trying to see if they'll change direction. You can't see me somehow. How can you not see me? The problem is all three keep on crossing their own line of sight. So it's like you're definitely making it clear you can't avoid them. Yeah, see what I mean? There's very little you can do when that happens. You just gotta hope for the best. Let's just be prepared to paradigm shift quickly. Yeah, we're gonna be okay for now. Get away from that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hope's fallen. This is where the Tuft of Phoenix down comes in handy. Quick DPS mode. So they are useful if your main leader doesn't fall. I think that's the only advantage. But yeah, last time I had that happen was when I was in control of SARS with Vanille, and unfortunately, when the moment Vanille fell, SARS brought her back, and then she unfortunately was basically unable to do anything to heal SARS. Come on, quickly, quickly. We can make it. Yep, there we go. See, again, played aggressively, and that got us through. It was insane. We got another ceramic armor. Oh, that's not what to do. So as you can see, we've now got 105 Crystarium points. It's just not enough. Or Crystagen points, how we want to call it. So this is where a game is kind of zen, in a way. I can understand why people probably don't stream this game very much, because it's difficult to offer much in the way of commentary. You're just constantly trying to find items and keep moving. Looks like we're about to have something key happen here.
This isn't working. Huh? I mean, you're a liability. You'll just slow me down.
What?
I'm sorry, but I can't protect you when...
You can't leave me here. You gotta take me with you.
Enough! The whole world is against us. I can barely keep myself alive, let alone some helpless kid! I don't have time to baby you. You want to get tough? Do it on your own!
Oh dear, what's she done?
This cannot be happening.
What in the name of? So much for not being able to baby him, Lightning. She's not as heartless as she's made out to be. So this looks like another one of those Guardian battles. Right, first of all, this is this game's version of Odin? That doesn't seem like what you expected. Ah, so this is where lightning is very important. Right, quickly. Oh, damn it, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong paradigm. And there he goes, he's down. Right, okay, that's not going to help. There's not much point here, unless I can get another move in a second. Right, if I can quick. Yeah, this is the end here, I think. Oh, what have I used Phoenix down on lightning for? Not that it matters, because it was killed anyway.
Just like that.
Indeed, yes, just like that. Game over. So I was trying the different paradigms because there's not much in the way of paradigm moves, and I'm not going away grinding. That's not my idea of fun. Well, it is actually, I don't mind it, but it's something I'd like to avoid if I can.
This isn't working. Huh? I mean, you're a liability. You'll just slow me.
That's it. It was the 0 key and then 1. I knew there was a reason. Alright, let's try going with paradigm shift. If we can get these shields up quickly, that'll help. Ah, I countered the move. Oh, I've done it again. I reacted too quickly. I'm too used to pressing straight down to do things. Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, I think this is where... Yeah, if you can get the shell and protect up, that might be the key. I'm just not doing enough damage. Nothing seems to be doing it.
Follow my lead.
Well, now that we've got the access to these moves, maybe we can do some seriously fast striking. And that might do enough to stun it. Because that's definitely filling the purple gauge.
Let's go.
Well, that certainly helped. We just need to get the purple shield up. We're already at halfway with Gestalt. But we just got to keep the power up while we can. Come on, oh, come on. I think this time we might have him. Nice slap in the air. Okay, that's badass. And we got a 5-star rating for that as well, so we didn't get any Crystalgen points, which is annoying, but we got through it. That was actually quite good. Again, it required a lot of changing in terms of the actual paradigms. First time around, I wasn't doing enough, and we gained an ATB gauge, even better. Nice.
Lightning. Whoa. Your brand looks different. Was that an Eidolon? Like Lassie can summon?
Magic and mumbo jumbo. I must have hit my head on that purge train.
Am I really in your way? I'll do better. I'll try harder.
We'll toughen you up.
Huh?
I'm sorry. about before.
Oh, the colder heart falleth. Right, well now that we've just managed to defeat Odin, let's get our game saved, shall we? I did like that fight, 'cause, like, even though the first time around I wasn't really doing much of the damage, it was when the second time around I did enough in the ability to paradigm shift between the medics and the commando and the it's the other one that Hope has. It's not Ravager, it's the other one. Begins with an S. S for Sierra. Yes, Synergist, that's it. It's when I had those two together, I was able to do a lot more at much higher speed. Now that requires 130. So we'll increase your strength for now. As for lightning, with an ATB level 4, that's really helpful. That's going to cost 220 and she's not got any points. So that's a big fat nothing for you. Medic, on the other hand, costs 220. I can take her up to the end with that one, actually. So that way we've got medic mode with more HP, so that's useful. Commander. Yeah, we need another 220 for that one. And Ravager, to learn fire, we need 220 as well. So, yeah. I mean, we can get up to that point, and that puts us towards the edge, but we're not quite there yet. Those higher level lightning rings were very helpful for Odin as well, because he was liking to use Fundara a lot and quite powerful lightning magic, but because I had everything in place, it was quite easy. Well, I won't say it was easy, but it was quite manageable, you know, to be able to switch it round. So I'm quite impressed by that. I'll say, all you people out there who watch me live or watch the archives when they go up on the channel, a huge thank you to all of you. Without you people, I'd still be here. I'd still be pontificating into a microphone, but it wouldn't be as engaging.
Let's see.
Got my back?
Yeah.
Right, Gestalt mode, tutorial. Okay. Yep. Lightning can summon, spend technical points to summon Odin. Only lightning can summon Odin. Okay. So you set techniques and then choose summon. Okay.
Odin.
So this is something I've not seen so far. That's pretty cool.
Cut us a path.
Ah, so this is very... Yeah, so you can take a look at the SP gauge, and it's depleted gradually over time. Whenever the items reach zero, it will dismiss. So this is very, very similar to what happens in Final Fantasy VII Remake, where you summon one of your guardians, like E3 or Shiva, for example, and then they're on the battlefield, and you can use them and control them, I think. So after summoning it, you can press X to activate Gestalt mode and allows us to perform powerful attacks from the back of our Eidolon. Nice! The Gestalt gauge repeats start with display when it expires, so it's best to activate it when the gauge is charged, and to charge it, help the Eidolon attack and build chains. Okay. Combat control is slightly different in Gestalt mode. Press the button shown by the Gestalt dial to execute counts. Interesting.
We do this together.
And so this is where Odin turns into Sleipnir and lightning becomes him.
Hiya! Until next time.
So that's this game's version of Zantatscan, which is actually not that strong. I'm quite disappointed by that.
Time to switch it up.
Yeah, we need to be fast here. I kind of feel like I wasted that by going straight to Zantatscan, because Zantatscan is normally an extremely powerful move, but not today, it's not. It might be something that gets better as you get stronger. Now, quickly. Not quite, maybe, no, but a great call. I don't want to say too much about that, oddly enough, but it's still fantastic. Excalibur, one of the favourite trolls I've ever seen from a game. That, but you summon this like deadly enemy to attack on your behalf, and then it uses RNG decides it's going to use a move that does 1 HP damage. How dare you interrupt my attack?
Follow my lead.
Here.
Keep up with me, Hope.
And from behind. This is where this kind of like semi-active mode, which is it's interesting. I think if your timing's right, you get more rewards. Say, we got a 4-star. I'll settle for that. It could have been better. And as you can see, by using the summon,
We'll stop here.
we use a lot of technical points.
Don't sweat it. I'll look around. You rest up.
So meanwhile, oh, maybe not. Oh no.
Not by a long shot.
That was so crying his neck. You would not sleep like that. No. Okay. I'm not sure why we needed a big zooming panoramic camera to pull away from the scene then. Don't know what they were going for with that one.
No sign of soldiers.
Guess lightning got their attention.
I wonder how Hope's doing.
They were headed towards Palampolum. Kid's on his way home. You can bet on it.
Good for him. What's wrong?
It's good. If they manage to slip in quietly. All of Cocoon is in the grip of pulse phobia. If a
What's with
Lassie
this
pops
jazz
up on the
music?
radar, all hell will break loose.
They don't even know why they're scared.
Afraid of what they don't know. Afraid to find out more. Gets worse the older you get. I'm terrified of what'll happen. The world probably would be better off without Post and C. I mean, most of them.
Gee, thanks. Let's go.
Yep, so we are in Commando and Ravager. So, look at that cheesy grin right there. Ridiculous, but look at the amount of Crystarium points I've got to spend with these two. We've got loads. So with that in mind, that costs, 380. That is a lot. They've suddenly gotten very, very expensive. So while I've got loads of points, I can barely use them, which I find irritating. It's like the game saying, yeah, you got loads of points to spend, but by the way, the cost to actually use them is so high, it's a bit meaningless. We might as well be dealing with hyperinflation here, people. That's where he learns Blitz, ironically, which is the move that Lightning already has. On the next line down with Ravager, he'd get Magic +2, and for Synergist, he'd get Strength +3. All three are useful, but I'm going to raise his Strength for now. And then we have Vanille, who has the same situation, I think. Loads of points, barely any way to use them. Yeah, 320 a time for that one. Saboteur. Nice. Again, it's more HP stats. Not that's a bad thing. Then we have Medic, which gets max HP increased as well. So we can use 2 more moves here. Raise your strength in Medic mode, because it might come in handy. And then Saboteur for debuff, or Ravager for all-out attack. So I'm going to go with Saboteur.
Robots must have built all this. Don't worry, Saz. You'll be okay with me.
I don't know if that's an enemy or not. Looks like it is. Some kind of hexagonal demon. Oh, so that's this game's version of a bomb? Oh. Well, that was surprisingly fast. 666 points per second, apparently. Yeah, what's with the music? Who are you saying chow to? Multiple bombs. So let's try and DPS these quickly. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, okay. We didn't get any Crustagen points because we didn't kill them. That's interesting. It's also kind of annoying because you do all the hard work, you take the damage and don't get any spores for it. Because I don't want to get blown up by bombs, that's why.
Nothing to it.
Hooray, Saz!
Oh, we just run along the middle. I'm there thinking, okay, are we going to track the platform across? No, we're just going to stand on the platform. Yes. How much do you want to be there, Avian? I'm hoping that's a back attack. It is. Good. Okay, quickly. An instant no, Avian. Not interested in that. Not at all.
You got this, Vanille.
So by using the faith and by using the buffs and debuffs, we're trying to make our way through the damage, and now we've got him in danger. Just need to finish him off. Don't get restless now. We can finish him. We'll get our HP back. We don't need to worry about healing in battle. Excellent. That's good to hear. We got our technical points, and we got some bomb ashes. I'm not used to seeing bombs that are just hexagonal pieces like Rubik's Cubes. I much prefer the classic bombs, you know, with the big floating heads and the gigantic grins. Like evil jack-o'-lanterns.
It just needs power.
Well, if it does, we need to go and find some power then, don't we? Nah, I spy loot. I'm taking the loot. The auric armlet. What does that do then? Let's find out. Yes, that too, exactly, when they blow up in your face afterwards. Exactly, there was something special about it. Because that increases HP by 50, whereas that... Ah, so it means your physical resistance is dropped, but you get critical, shell, and magic wall, which is like a... move, I'm guessing? Whereas the current one, I've got the black belt. Doesn't tell me what that does, which is really irritating. Oh yeah, that resists physical. Both useful. Don't get me wrong, both really useful. Nice. Oh, no.
Didn't even have to ask. Thanks, Vanille.
Go with war and peace, it's working. I don't know anyone who's actually managed to finish that boat, by the way.
Go, girl.
Nice try.
And now we'll go into Ravager mode and start doing some DPS damage. Yeah, you need to be quickly getting the damage, getting the attacks into chains, otherwise the stagger gauge just drops back to 0. And even by debuffing his defense, it's not made any difference. Oh, I didn't want that one.
We got this, Vanille.
We'll have to finish him this way. Not a way I'd like to finish the battle, but I've got no choice.
Didn't even have to ask. Follow the old man's lead.
Okay, this is these enemies are really irritating when you've only got 2. You need the third person to do the damage, because the speed just isn't there to keep on top of the stagger. At least it doesn't appear to be. Still, we won the fight, that's all that matters. But we didn't get any rating for that, we were too slow. Which is annoying, but hey ho, it's fine. Excellent, okay. And we are at a save point. So this music is far too peaceful. So the enemies aren't respawning either. They do respawn. They have done in earlier maps, but here I've not seen the respawn rate. So you can't even just like grind out like Crystarium points and items and accessories and... Are they those enemies that used to be in Cosmo Canyon in Final Fantasy VII? Only remodeled to be more like machines. Like bats wearing waistcoats. What a strange enemy. Not today, no. No, I'm not here. Go away. You've seen nothing. Shut off. You've not seen anything. You've not seen anything. You can't see me when you're facing backwards. You're facing away from me. You can't see me. Either that or they're doing like quick pirouettes, maybe. It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, you can't get the drop on them no matter what. It's not like you have the option to sneak either. It's not like in some games where you can sneak up behind people. You don't have that option. Ah, good, we can quick DPS these. That's fine. Done. Yep, instant 5-star ranking, and we got another 32 Crustagen points for that too. So I think what I need to do at some point is grind materials to level up characters' weapons too, because I think that might be part of the issue. If my weapons aren't like strong enough to be boosted, there's very, very little we can do, but we might as well take these on.
Watch and learn, kid.
Just going to full DPS mode.
Way to go, Sam!
Wisdom does come with age.
I'm not sure about that, Saz. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure about that. And wow, that was only a stage 4 despite us going very, very quickly. The target time was 33 seconds. We must have just been too slow for a 5. Disappointing. Very disappointing. I see loot. All is right in the world. We obtained an Ember Ring. I'm guessing that reduces fire damage. That's what that suggests to me. Yeah, resist against fire. I'm going to increase that around there because we've got a lot of enemies who are using things like, you know, the bomb attacks and everything else. Lots of enemies are using fire. So we're definitely going to need that. Ideally, we want to raise it. And hello, the enemies are back. Right, okay, people. The Crystarium points grind is on. We have a way to do it, going forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. which I don't want to do for too long because it's kind of boring. Not for me, because I find it quite relaxing to do, but as a streamer, it's... when you're forced to, like, stay in some place cycling the enemies, I imagine that can be quite annoying for the audience. That's more like it. 5-star ranking, and we got a thickened hide for that. So this screen here is not bad because it's getting like 30-odd Crystarium points a time. And if that's something you can get for just like going backwards and forwards, as well as getting the crafting materials to raise your weapons, we could literally spend like 10 minutes here and probably have quite a lot of points to use. Because the fights at the moment are taking about 20-odd seconds. This is where it's all about maths. This is, you see this a lot if anyone plays games like the Minecraft speedruns, where you have to do basically live maths, and that's how you know when you're on point or not for your runs. It's all very weird. It might help if it actually assess these enemies so we get a better understanding of the attacks to use. Now that I think about it, that makes more sense. But there goes another one.
Yes!
So, I mean, that's another 48 Crystarium points. We got 2 thickened hide and a torn leather. So I can imagine that this might have been why... well, at the moment, we can grind some more. Because that seems to be, well, working at the moment. So we'll hit the old same again button.
Just as I was getting used to things. Did you see that coming?
I don't think they did, Zaz. Or Saz. This really is the kind of thing I should be doing offline. I really should. But with it, you can get access to more moves, more HP, more defense, more strength, more magic. As I say, I mean, I do quite like the Crystarium system for boosting your characters. You have a sense of customization, but you're not as overwhelmed as the likes of the Sphere Grid in Final Fantasy X, or you don't feel as wholly not that valuable in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I do like it's got a decent balance on how you dump your points and where you go your stats with. And as I say, I also prefer this form of semi-active battle to the likes of even Final Fantasy X-2, because I like the fact that you have more control over your attack order and what you do. I especially love the ability to paradigm shift. I think that's a tremendous idea. That case of switching your strategy on the fly. Oh, I just got something in, but I missed what it was because I was scrolling too quickly. So this part of the stream is where I should turn off my camera, turn off my stream, and just grind for the next 3 hours, but I'm not doing that. So you find enemies you can beat quickly, which are these. We get decent Crystarium points for beating them. We're currently averaging about 80 Crystarium points every 90 seconds, which is decent. So it'll get us like 3, maybe 4 steps on the grid. And it's also getting us some upgrade materials. Not many, but some. Let's say there are still rumours that there is a plan for a remaster of this game on the modern consoles, which I personally I don't think really is needed, because we've seen with the Xbox Series X you can upscale it. If anything, they should just work on a proper port that's a budget title and focus on like making a new game. Or if you're going to remaster or remake any of the old games, remake Final Fantasy VIII, remake Final Fantasy VI.
Did you see that coming? Not bad.
Yes to both, Avian, that's great news. I mean, I still have 6 in my Steam library from years ago. I've still not played it. I need to play that game, because I've not just got 6, I've got the OG Final Fantasy VI. The original title. Not the pixel remaster, none of that, no, I've got the original game. I need to play it. It's one of the games that is on my list. It might be a game I play, hopefully before spring, maybe early summer. Who knows, perhaps I might decide to play it as a special ultra-long stream. That'd be something different. No promises. No, we don't need to make new save dates, so I'll use that one. Yeah, so I've got it in my library, I just need to use it. So on the Crystarian grid now, right, we're back at 589 points, so not bad. So we need to gain a little more. I reckon maybe another 10 minutes and then we'll upgrade the characters and we'll crack on. I say I got gifted it years ago, and I've been meaning to play it, but I just never got around to it for some reason. Do you ever find that you buy a game, you want it, and you never get around to playing it? I'm in that same situation. I've got quite a few games like that in my library. God, look at the pixels on those shadows in the battle then for a second.
Bullseye.
It's just the truth, isn't it? It's like, you know, the old proverbial life gets in the way, but then the other stuff gets in the way as well. Like, you know, you get focused on live streaming, you get focused on, like, traveling, you get reading a fantastic novel, you know, all these things that just get in the way. Whatever that spoils was, assuming there was any spoils, I've missed it. So I've not had much luck beating the Eidolons in this game. Both Eidolons I've struggled with. The Shiva sisters and Odin. Although I've not struggled as much with Odin as I did with the Shiva sisters at least. I mean, one of the things I didn't do for Odin, which I should have done, was scan the enemies. I might do that in the next battle with these ones actually, because I've not done that yet. I've not scanned them. Because even though we're absolutely rinsing them at the moment and gaining the Crystarian points quite easily, there might be an even better strategy. So I might do it, not this battle, but the next one with just 2 of them. When I've got less enemies to worry about and scream. I mean, you can see that the playtime's not that long. You know, we're into the 4th chapter. And we're 8 hours and 30, so it's not too bad. It's not like we've spent... Basically, I've played this game as long as I normally spend grinding in the train graveyard in Final Fantasy VII. Oh, they're back. Okay. I'm surprised by that. Not that I'm complaining, it gives me an option.
Let's put these babies to work.
old man still got it.
As I say, with Saz, they've definitely channeled Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon, haven't they? He has that heavy. He definitely has that kind of style to him. But yes, we're basically getting 80 Crystarium points every time we win a fight. So 5 of these is 400 Crystarium points. You know, 5 by 2 basically. So every 10 fights we're getting 4. We're getting that.
Way to go, Zaz!
I gotta say though, one massive shout out I need to give actually is to randomly to people on YouTube. Of late, one of my old Danganronpa V3 videos has suddenly exploded in views, and I don't know why. I'm not complaining, I'm just surprised. I've not done anything to push it, and then suddenly I've checked the other day, and in the last like 24, 48 hours, I've had like 2,700 views on one video. Considering that I'm used to getting 20 tops, that's a big chunk of change. It's basically a video I've got, Avian, where it was one I uploaded 4 years ago, which was the secret ending to Danganronpa V3. Because if you beat the 2D platform game called Death Road of Despair, but you don't do it in the chapter near the end of the game, you get a secret ending.
Just see your daddy now.
And I uploaded it absolutely years ago. It's like it's only like 3 minutes long. It's a really short video, and for 6 months it was absolutely dead. There was like nothing happening to it, and then overnight it exploded, then quietened down, then randomly exploded, quietened down. It seems to go through that cycle. It's like 8, 9 months, 10 months in a year. You get maybe, I don't know, 400 views tops over the year. And then suddenly, here, have 1,000 views, have 2,000 views. I think I'm in the middle of one of those random spikes again. I don't know why. As for that game, by the way, beating it legit, I really do not know how many times I tried and died on it. I wish I had an audio recording of me completing it.
Let's put these babies to work.
I literally, the story behind that's kind of funny actually. I was in the middle of a PSN chat playing that mode, just like to try and get some practice for a potential live stream, and then suddenly I got through, and I was literally telling, like, you know, a person I was in the chat with, I'm gonna have to go silent for a moment, I'm really sorry. Turned my headphones off, plugged in my capture card, and prayed that the game wouldn't crash, just so I could record the ending. That's literally why it's the way it is on that video. It's because it was a totally unexpected victory. It happened out of nowhere. You know, I'd say, man, like Chris has been telling me that his latest streams have been getting quite a lot more views than normal, so massive applause to him for those. The games we've been playing have been a mixed bag of frustration, it must be said. How many times do people have nightmares of the of that dragon, I wonder? Or the clown on the coaster? Both of them are legit nightmare fuel now, by the way, people. They are legit. So already on the question list for Saturday, Avian.
Come to Papa. Bullseye.
I mean, we all have those moments where something about a game just takes over our lives and we can't get it out of our heads no matter how hard we try, don't we? We always have that moment where something comes back to haunt us even though we don't want it to. I'm definitely not hinting at anything. I'm definitely not. For me, it's blue shells in Mario Kart. That's what haunts me. No selling, are we, Avian? I mean, I don't blame you. There are some songs that become earworm and they don't deserve it. That's one of them. I agree completely. We'll do one more round of this, and then I'm going to quickly see what the Crystarium points are and see if we can get some decent upgrades. So this has been a slow jam sojourn. And there they go. I'm waiting for the day that I play a character goes, will you stop making me go around in circles and move on? And then I'd be like, leave the fourth wall alone.
Come to Papa. Bullseye.
I suppose it was the bullseye. So we have our characters back. Yeah, that's it. Evie. So you can't tell me what to do. I'm doing things my way. I can also look at the upgrades in a minute. So if I go, for example, for the auric armor, which is the one that gives shell, then you got the ember ring, which increases fire defense. Nice one, so that's a level up for that. Nice, and an experience bonus too, that's great. Nice one, okay, and then weapons. Yeah, you can see the ones that we've got equipped are these ones, whereas like to raise it takes another 300 experience. Excellent, that's a really nice. Because then if you give him one of these, his guns are now increased even further. What I'll do now is quickly use the Crystarium points, and then we'll carry on. I've kept you all in limbo enough here. So he's now got 973 to use, which is pretty awesome. So let's look at Commando firstly. That gets up to that one. And I can either get Blitz, or if I go to my Ravager one, I can raise magic by 2. Synergist, meanwhile, magic by 2. After that one, you get Strength, HP, and then HP. Synergist, meanwhile, gets Magic, HP, and HP. Commando, meanwhile, gets Blitz and then End. Yeah, because he's only got the one move to complete. Yeah, because you get 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so basically it's all stats from this point. We'll increase magic then, that's fine. Meanwhile, as for you, Vanille, 853 points for you, so I can either increase HP, magic, HP, and strength. Magic, HP, and strength. HP, magic, and HP. Right, I'll tell you what. Since War and Peace has proven pretty good, I'm going to go with this. And that's as far as we can go for now. Okay. Let's get going. Let's go further. And we can earn some more points on the way out, because of course we can. So this is the kind of thing that I do off my own by turning the volume off and putting on some music and just listening to that and just grind. That's what I did for Metaphor Fantasio. It's why my character was so strong in the last stream. And of course, I'll be picking up Metaphor Fantasio on the Monday. However, on Friday, I'm going to continue to protect Estelle with Trails in the Sky, and I'm hoping to complete that, if possible, having managed to redeem myself. And if you go and check my YouTube channel, you can see a video where I tried again against that boss.
Did you see that coming?
Well, the fact that he's dead, I'd say no, Saz.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
Yes, you are, Vanille. Well done to you. A thickened hide. Ah, so we have more bombs. And more of these creatures too. Right, there appears to be...
Wow! Look at that!
down that way. There's a save point, that's one thing I can say.
Wanna take a look?
Let's get this over with.
Leave it to me.
Follow the old man's lead.
I just thought one thing that'll make this much easier is if we can take out the gremlins.
Not bad.
Way to go, Sass!
And now we'll go back to Ravager and we'll go crazy. That's right, DPS him, come on. Just gonna try and get that stagger gauge up. Come on. It was stagger. Yes. That's why I was aiming for stagger then rather than switching to War and Peace for healing. I just knew, I thought if I quickly get through them, we'll get our health back. And by getting our health back, we don't have to worry about healing. And it meant that we had a better chance of getting some decent points from the fight. And just ending the battle more than anything. Right, before we get that way, what's down here? I spy loot. Thank you very much. A tuft of Phoenix down, and then a way up onto here. Oh, if that's it, if that's a back attack, which it's not. Damn
Time
it.
to get serious.
Take out the bomb. Nice, we've got rid of him quickly.
Watch and learn, kid.
Nice time.
Here.
Nice timing.
We got this, Vanille.
Put War and Peace just so we can get started with some healing. And then slash and burn. Oh, that's the wrong one. Nice one, okay. More of that, please. Because we can keep getting the chains up. Meanwhile, good evening, Queen. How are you doing? You made it to a live stream of 13 for the first time. I'd say the characters have been alright. I mean, I'm still a bit iffy on Hope, to be honest, but I'd say I quite like Lightning. Saz is pretty funny. Vanille is just a bit too chipper for me. Say the main thing I've been doing so far is combat. That's been the key thing. It's been mostly a combat to get through things.
The old man still got it.
I say basically that Saz is just Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. You know, that's who he is. I can understand why, to be honest. It's just kind of annoying. Oh, what are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you doing? Did you see them just like walk into each other? Thank you, that's what I wanted. Let's quickly go for a... Come on, keep the pressure up while he's staggered. That's okay, keep going. We've got time to finish him. Once he's finished, we can go into Tide Turner. That's what we'll do.
Vanille!
Yeah, say, I do like Saz. Saz is funny. As I say, he just reminds me of Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon. And that's not a bad thing. It's just so funny to hear him like constantly talking about the old man still got it and all that kind of thing.
We got this, Vanille.
You see you say keep it together, Pops, then? I don't mind Lightning, but then again, I think it's because she's a bit like me, just doesn't take any crap. Isn't interested in, like, it calls it like it is.
Here.
And it's like, if you want to be like that, you need to sort things out, kind of thing. Right, now that we've got debuffs and buffs active, it's time for us to go on the offensive. Try and get the stagger gauge full. We're not getting much in the way of moves here. It's kind of surprising. I thought it'd be better. Let's try Ravage. Yeah, that's fair, Queen. Do you think that they say you don't mind a character doesn't take anything, but they're just a bit disrespectful? That's fair. I get that. If they're great on you, that's understandable. This is more like it. By switching paradigm to Ravager, we've been able to stagger the enemy, and that's the end of that fight.
Tougher than you thought, huh?
Yeah, it was still a 5-star. I was surprised at that. I didn't think that'd be good enough. Had a similar effect to Wolverine. Interesting.
Hope the wires aren't fried.
So we've got to activate all these pillars at this point. Let's say people say this game's like a corridor simulator, but this is actually really quite wide open. I don't see what everyone's problem with it is. Can we get back here quickly to the save point? I'd like to. No, we can't. We have to walk all the way. Yes, because we can't possibly walk on that platform right there, can we? Oh no, that's far too narrow. The problem with Wolverine in the 2000s X-Men movies, Queen, is a problem that a lot of the characters had in that movie. They should have had a better basis, but people weren't allowed to play them properly. That's my issue.
Better not electrocute myself.
I mean, okay, yeah, I get it. That's where it comes into play, I suppose, Queen, but it's still a bit like, oh, come on, seriously? I mean, I've seen it, it's a cliche, though, with a lot of RPGs, whether it's this one or others, where there's a really, really narrow walkway you can't possibly risk crossing. Yet at another point, they'll, like, do a death-defying crab along the wall on the side of a cliff. It's where video game logic is absolutely unfathomable. But that's gaming for you. You have to get used to it. Is there any loot back here? Ugh, no loot. Denied. To be fair, Beast was awesome. It helps that Kelsey Grammer acted him. Yeah, Kelsey Grammer was the perfect choice to cast Beast. It has to be said. He was absolutely spot on.
Atta girl.
He's going to self-destruct. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. Still, we got the 5-star rating for that, so it could have been worse.
Let's give this a shot. Gotta hit 4 control panels.
And I've already hit 2 of them before, Saz, so we're only going to hit 1, actually. Pedantic? Yes. Accurate? Yes. I said, I really don't like these bomb designs. They are rubbish. They've lost all of their style. The bombs are supposed to be snarling jack-o'-lanterns that, like, laugh at you.
Guess running's out of the question.
Quickly take out the Pulseworks soldier. If we can get him into that mode, we can dual cast and finish him. As long as he's staggered, we can kill him. It doesn't matter. HP is irrelevant. Come on, Vanille. He's still staggered. Finish him. We'll DPS him. Excellent. That'll do. And we've got a passive detector.
Pulse machines can't be that different.
Aha! It's alive!
Way to go!
Was that wise? I don't like the look of this.
Not the only thing we woke up on.
We can take him.
Don't rush into that head-on, Vanille. Because we don't want to be caught out. We don't want to be surprised.
Machines, huh?
We will quickly... Ah, now we can go on this platform. That's really convenient. I went all the way around for reasons. Oh, loot. Thank you. Obtained a vial of Fortisol. What does that do? Ah, cast bravery, haste, and faith at the start of battle. And I have 6 of those. Maybe I should have used them at some point, but to be honest, it's good to have a supply reserve. Because that way you're in control. And they're refusing to leave the gates. They're like, if you want to come through here, you go through us. There's no option, is there? Unless we run away. No. Whereas that time, I think the one behind, the pulse soldier behind was the one who was refusing to move. Basically, what he was doing was constantly switching. War and Peace is going to be needed here. Oh, never mind that. I was too slow. They attacked her. Luckily, we should still be in War and Peace mode, so we should be okay. Or maybe... Yes, we are. Just go into War and Peace for a second. You keep curing up. Sort yourself out, Vanille. I'm glad I had access to some Phoenix Downs, because I was definitely going to need them. So this is the thing I really like, the ability to change your strategy on the slide, just like that, and just keep it going. I think it's a really cool, like, battle strategy. It allows you to, like, think more. Right, now that we've got that, we should start trying to dual cast if we can. No, we don't.
Watch and learn, kid.
I just saw how low our health went again.
We got this, Vanille.
It's all about timing and everything else. It's an interesting battle mechanic because you got to like constantly keep an eye on multiple different areas of the screen. Because if you can start to essentially DPS one of the enemies, that's your chance to do it.
Watch and learn, kid.
But it's like here, you have to constantly prepare to switch back and forth and give yourself those options to bring the game back alive. And so I really like it.
Didn't even have to ask.
I think it might be because of the fact that I quite like good old-fashioned combat in games. I like games with battle systems where you have to constantly think on the fly. It's why I love the SMT games more than the Persona games. There goes one. Nice one. Right, what we could really do with it quickly is War and Peace. And now Tide Turner again. We want to get his defenses down. And now we will get in there and start DPSing. See the difference it's making when we started doing the debuffs on the Pulseworks Soldier. Look how much quicker the stagger bar is being filled. It's allowing us to do a lot more damage a lot quickly. And I like that. It's a cool idea. Only a 2-star ranking, which I'm kind of not surprised at because we took quite a long time to break through their defense. It's one of the... say, it's an interesting idea where you're encouraged to end the battle as quickly as possible. But it's all about how you balance your moves to be able to get enough damage in quickly. I say this jazz music though doesn't really fit the scene at the moment, does it? We're meant to be trying to take care of pulse machines, fight off hordes of demons, and it's here some nice smooth jazz. Yeah. It's the kind of vibe I'm getting in the moment. It's just a totally weird, out of sync approach. Hey, 300 gil, we made some money. Yay, go us. And we're coming up to a cliff by the looks of it.
You must be tired, huh?
Well, that's it. He just runs past her.
We gotta sleep somewhere. This look okay?
Yeah. Fine by me. All set. Okay, good night.
Wow.
Not a care in the world.
Well, good evening, Bahamut. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, matey? Good to see you. Huh?
What?
Don't cross the line.
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Called it.
Grow up.
And good night again.
Did you just go to sleep already?
You are not Aerith. Stop trying to act like Aerith. You are not best girl. No, Queen. I'm not changing my mind. Oh, Chicky Bo. How cute. Oh, so much for not crossing the line, eh?
Still a kid.
Ah, Cyclops. That's an interesting choice, Bahamut.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
And Storm was awesome. Though I was more a Psylocke kind of guy, believe it or not.
Look at you.
And of course, Cable.
I wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
Keep your pants on. You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
Is this her idea of flirting?
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that lasts.
I loved Jean when she was Phoenix. I didn't care for her much other than that. When she was Phoenix, she was amazing. For a long time, I was known as Phoenix online. Many years ago. I'll take your word for it, Queen. She doesn't exactly seem that kind of type anyway, to be honest.
He's come to meet you.
Well, this guy's looking very Final Fantasy in his design, it must be said.
Halt.
You must be Snow. Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the fleet.
So this is our Sid?
Thanks for the escort.
Apologies. I just had a few questions to ask you. If it works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted pulse l'Cie, that is.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything? I need the truth, for the sake of Cocoon.
The sake of Cocoon. We're from Cocoon. Shipping us out, purging innocent people. That's how you lend us a hand?
Those are the Sanctum's methods. The public fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below. So, the Sanctum devised a plan for you, Lassie.
I'll bet.
A public execution.
What a
The
surprise.
people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
This is not Final Fantasy VII and never will be.
The Sanctum has intelligence.
Hang on, she's
the
got a
other
pulse
Lassie
mark on her
already.
left, on
It's
her
only a
right
matter of
shoulder.
time.
You'll never catch them.
I see. We'll need your help then, won't we?
No. I can't say that you'll get it.
Sarah.
And now that's fair, Bahamut. I mean, I was very much a goody two shoes myself, but and now we're back here again.
You're kidding, right?
I mean it.
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's all right, I guess. Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you. We've come too far to quit now.
It's not your choice.
You really want to leave me?
I don't want to. I have to. Listen, it's over. Please, just stay away from me.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say it.
Okay. Look. Branded by Pulse. I'm a Lassie.
No.
Enemy of Cocoon. Danger to us all. Get it now? You're my enemy.
I agree there, Queen. Yes, they are annoying. If that was meant to make me feel emotional, it hasn't worked.
Sarah!
That's part of why you didn't like the game. I get it, Queen, I really do. God, that background looks so low res here.
Sarah, where are you?
Oh, I guess we're on the beach now, people. See, who said this is a corridor simulator? We've got the ocean right here. What's everyone's problem?
It's been a whole day here. Couldn't you?
Hey, we should go to that little cafe.
Completely unintentional. She starts touching him and he starts doing, get your hands off. Okay, that's, you can have some fun with this game now, baby. You can go with inappropriate interactions.
Stop pouting. Promise me you won't do that anymore.
Promise. I'll never make you cry again.
Better not, mister.
Also, is it just me? Well, look at the shadow rendering. The shadow rendering is so bad the way it casts over them. Check it out. Oh no, it's a creepy little kid.
Daddy, where do waves come from? Ooh, lots and lots of water. Daddy, where does the
That's because you're with me, and I'm with you.
Oh god, this is so sorry. Oh, go on, Avian. I've got to do it. We'll go and see the doggo. There you go, Avian. You're welcome. Why don't I get this? Why don't I see any kitties that I can do that with? And it does look a bit plasticky, it must be said, yeah, especially the tail, the way it was just curling up.
Hey, Snow, you on patrol? Not much creeping around today.
Sarah. Nah, she hasn't been by here.
There's not many places to go, so let's go into the bar again. Godot is the first name Cal. Yeah, FFT is interesting because apparently the producer of Final Fantasy absolutely adores it and is interested in exploring it.
How come Sarah's not with you, big guy? Some troops came through a while ago. Said they couldn't be letting armed civilians go off hunting monsters on their own. Who cares what they say? The army's no match for Nora, right?
It's interesting about Mux. Like the game that was the end of the end of FF for a while for me was Final Fantasy. I'm not sure which one it was actually. It might have been Final Fantasy IX.
What's with the long face? You and Sarah have a fight? I don't mean to be insensitive, but if you get that upset just talking about breaking up, it's no wonder it happened.
Wow. I've heard her telling it like it is, but yeah, that's kicking someone while they're down, isn't it? If you get that broken up about you, you deserve for it to happen. Oh look, there she is on the end of the pier. Now she's materialized from nowhere.
Sarah! What is your focus? Let's see, have a focus, right? I'll go with you, help you do it. Just let me.
No! If you're with me, the sanctum
I will be with you. No matter what. We've come too far to quit now.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together, okay?
Okay.
No, I'll give him his due. He's determined enough.
If it's true what they say.
Yeah.
When we're finished, I'll turn to crystal.
Don't worry. When the sea complete their focus, they're blessed with the gift of eternity. You wouldn't call it eternity if you died. You'll see. You and me will always be together.
I really liked 16 actually. Final Fantasy 16 was great.
Death was all that she had waiting. Nothing would have changed. Sarah was brave enough to face it.
Yes, I really liked 16. I thought 16 was a good game. was its own thing. It was very much Final Fantasy Game of Thrones, it must be said, but had a really cool start to it. I like the battles, I like the combat system. And that's, yeah, the ending, we don't need to speak much of the ending. Why is she carrying a sword like a gun? Has it got gun functionality?
Can't believe we made it.
Well, you're not getting back.
That'll slow down pursuit.
But aren't there troops on this side? We can't relax just yet.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Actually, why don't you let me take point?
Huh.
Can you handle it?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
It really
Keep your eyes
is.
front. I'll watch the rear.
No, it really is a case of can or can't. Either you know what you're looking for or you get killed. You either understand how controlling people's movement works or you get killed. You either spot an enemy ambush or you get killed. It's very much a case of can or can't. Very, very much.
I've got your back.
Oh.
You call the shots now.
I've just got an achievement called Instruments of Vengeance.
Don't stray too far.
Basically, took control of Hope. That's what it's telling me there, people. Man, I suppose that's fair, Queen. It's just that I've been too busy in battle focusing on stat points and everything else. Hey, we have quite a few more Crystarium points available now. Let's get some actual moves then. We've already got Fira, that's pretty cool. The cost isn't too bad actually at the moment, so... Right, we'll leave it at that for now, because I want to go on to one of the other ones. Synergist and Medic being the big ones. So, Synergist meanwhile. Bar Fire, which I'm guessing is like either Null Fire... Oh. Never mind, I guess I'm going this way after all. And then Medic... Yeah, so we've got room for 2 more moves. HP and Magic... Yeah, I was thinking that he would be a good medic, so it's a strength and magic. I might in that case go with Mad. Yeah, that's better. Okay. And then meanwhile, Lightning, who's very much a Ravager I've seen, or a Commando. So you get HP, Ravage, Magic, and then, oh, roll level, whatever the hell that does. But that's costly. Don't think I can get them all. Strength by 6 is good. And learn Ravage. Well, if she's a decent medic, I might as well actually get her some skills because she's got almost sod all at the moment. Having said that, apart from accessory, it's all expensive. So that's probably not what I'm going to go with. Ravager, on the other hand. She's already learned these. Nope, no she hasn't. There we go, that's better. Then she gets strength, magic, HP, and also roll level again. As for Commando, back here. In fact... Yeah, that's good. Now we've got a level 2 Commando. That'll do nicely. Okay. So for now, we will save our game. Go over a really old save. I'll do nicely. A strategy for change. Oh look, there are enemies. I made sure I wasn't ambushed then because they flew up behind me.
Just block out everything else.
Stay down.
Yeah, I reckon we can out DPS these guys. Yep. That was a good start. 104 Christogen points as well. Wow. You could very easily spend 15-20 minutes here and gain an absolute ton of Crystarium points and basically max out your characters. That's one thing I have realised in this game. If you get a point where you get a long area that you can constantly go back to, being able to constantly go back means that you're able to gain loads of Crystarium points. Yeah, we're not getting past that. Even though we should realistically be able to either slide alongside it or jump over. But the game's got a game. We are not going that way.
We can use the lights as a guide to keep us moving in the right direction.
We can also use the fact that we can't go through the barriers, Lightning. We don't need the light. It's like, is there a huge fence in the way or a huge gaping hole? Yes? Then no, don't. Ah, we got new dogs here as well. Might have just got the drop on them. Yes! I like the way he does his attack by throwing the boomerang as a way of just essentially, like, you know, getting an instant attack in to get the free stagger meter. That's really good. Nice. Staggered. Okay, so far these two seem to be working quite well together.
Don't go chasing after enemies. It's a surefire way to get ambushed.
The fact of the matter is that so far, Lightning, Lightning, do me a favour and will you just shut up? Seriously, you've given Hope point. Let him take point. You want him to toughen up? He's got to do it by himself, okay? So shut up. Stop backseat gaming. Stop being a Twitch chatter. I mean, yeah. Boomerang's very Mad Max. That's where I'm familiar with it with. And also a legendary anime from the 1990s called Vampire Hunter D. If anyone ever saw that movie, there was a character in it called Reganzi, and he used to throw a bladed boomerang and it'd come back to him. It was a really good, really stylish weapon. Oh, he's gone into war crime mode, which makes him more powerful. That's annoying. However,
just like I planned.
Yep, another 5 stars. That's good. Now that we've done that, I'm going to go back and do a quick cheeky save. Yes, I'd always heard a lot about this game, but never got around to playing it, and I heard a lot of stuff that said it was really, really awful. And I say, maybe I'm just that controversial, argumentative guy, but I'm really not finding a problem playing it so far. Maybe it's because the story's like thinner than dishwater and I'm just able to get really wrapped up in the combat system. After all, I like SMT, don't I don't think it's bad at all. I'm really enjoying playing it, to be honest. It's like, oh good, someone's playing Final Fantasy XIII for the first time, it's going to be hilarious. And then I'm like, what's all the fuss about? This is fine. Everyone will be leaving disappointed, I think. But as for Blitzball Queen, ugh, don't talk to me about Blitzball. But maybe that's it, Queen. Maybe it's one of those games you should only play once. There's plenty of games like that.
Have you ever been here before? On duty, I mean.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
To keep you safe.
What? Is that like a new knife or something?
I'll want it back.
Or is it a new...
I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Time to move.
So what was that? Ah, Dirge of Cerberus. I never played it because I heard it was a poor Devil May Cry. And having played Devil May Cry and raged, got annoyed, raged even more, got even more annoyed, hated that flaming crab, got even more annoyed, I'm wanting to leave it behind. It's a dagger, is it? So what's he going to do? Switch weapons? I'm guessing you don't mean the dagger's absolutely shit. I guess you mean that the weapon that... I'm guessing that you mean the game Dirge of Cerberus is. I mean, the fact that it's called Dirge says a lot. The fact that it has a title called Dirge says it all to me. If that's in your title, you know your game's not good. Like Dirge of Cerberus can also be changed to the acronym DOC, which sounds like Department of Corrections. And I don't want to visit there, thank you very much. I wouldn't like to visit the Department of Corrections. Yeah, I had a feeling these guys would be coming after me. Right, let's do a quick analysis.
It's all or nothing.
And that should mean we get optimized strategy now against them. Although so far, the optimized strategy appears to be East End Thug, which I can totally get behind. That's my preferred strategy. Get in, smack him in the face, get out, no messing about. So I've heard murmurings that some recent games have made physical attacks much more powerful than you'd expect. But I'm not going to say which particular game because it would be a spoiler. Some things you have to find out by yourself. As half of the viewers of Chris's stream last night needed to realise. Stop giving backseat tips when they don't want them, please. Let people learn the game themselves.
You're doing fine, Hope. Keep it up.
Why is it, by the way, that every time you control a character, they fall into a silent character? And then when they're the secondary character, they never shut up afterwards? It's really, really, really annoying. While controlling lightning, she didn't say a sodding word, and now all I'm hearing is, "You're doing really well, keep it up." Same with Saz, he's talking about all this kind of stuff.
That's it, Hope.
I mean, I'm not exactly a fan of silent protagonists anyway, most of the time. There are some that work, don't get me wrong, but a lot of silent protags really annoy me, because they don't have any character. The one silent protagonist that I really like is Doom Guy in the Doom games. He doesn't speak, he just tears demons' heads off and shoves them up their ass. He has all the character in the world. And yes, Corvo Atano, he was great in the first Dishonored. Second game, again, he didn't really say much at most points, did he? But he was certainly excellent in the first game. Corvo was great. Yeah, exactly, Bahamut. That's the thing. Everyone has their own playstyle. It's like, you should check out Queen 3210's Mass Effect playthrough for the style of play they use. They used a very unusual loadout approach. All for a one-line joke, but it was worth it. Yeah, exactly. That was the strange thing, wasn't it, Queen? In the second Dishonored game, suddenly he's got this gravelly voice and he's being really serious. I don't know if that's going to count as preemptive. It is! Excellent! Oh, fantastic! I'm happy about that. That went way better than I expected. I've heard that, yes! Apparently it's voiced by the guy who voiced the thief protagonist. And no worries, Bahamut. Enjoy your dinner. Make sure it's a nice one, mate. Let's say I'm actually behind with the archives for this. I need to upload last week's and obviously this week's stream. And I'm way behind on Metaphor. There's loads of missing episodes to that. Luckily, they are safe on my hard drive, so I need to get them uploaded. I will be very, very busy this weekend, I think.
The military uses this place for bioweapons research. Lots of angry teeth and claws.
We've seen already, Mike, and you don't need to tell me twice. Ah, there's a big enemy over there with tassels. There's also that weird flying robot enemy as well. We just got the flash as if an enemy had detected us. Yep, that enemy's detected us. We're out of range, go away. Set off.
It's all or nothing.
That's interesting. So there's a tongue-in-cheek joke if you look down at Corvo. That's fantastic. This enemy over here, this Vespid, has got a lot of health, it seems. Luckily for us, it doesn't have enough health because we've been able to rinse it. Yep, target time was nearly 3 times the time we did it in, which is fantastic.
Study your enemy's actions. That'll help you form a strategy.
Oh, Lightning, just shut up. Seriously, stop talking. I am alert. I know what I'm doing. At least I'm trying to. And then you got in my way when I was trying to get out of the way of the enemies. You tell me to stay alert and then you get in my sodding way because you're not alert enough. It's like, get out of my way. Fine, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way here, which I don't want to do, but I've got no choice. Because I could not get an optimal position.
Stay down.
Got to pay close attention to the damage here. %230% stagger is quite high. Luckily, the Blitz is doing quite a lot of damage, surprisingly, and with the area of effect, it's definitely helping. Flurry of fire. Oh dear, that's not good. I've just seen how low we are. Oh, never mind. I was about to go into healing mode, and we ended up not needing it, so I'm not complaining.
Don't stray too far.
I didn't stray anywhere. You got in my way. Well, because you've said that now, Lightning, I am going to stray far. I want to go and save my game. Yeah. Now what are you going to do? Just keeping an eye on the time because I'm in the office tomorrow, so... Although, to be fair, I'm not in as early as normal because I'm working until 5 PM my time and doing a late one. I've got a course in the afternoon to do. Got one of those meetings which is going to last a long time, but I'm looking forward to it because it's a positive one. I'm actually doing the same, like, days all for the next 3 weeks because of, like, things that are going on, so it's kind of annoying, but you just got to get on with it, really, don't you?
Just another battle.
And that's what I wanted, because it's given us even more Crustagen points. So we might be at the point here where we can actually... Oh. Well, going back to the save point has its uses, people, because enemies re-emerge. Yeah, they're not ones we can get the drop on. They're never changing direction. These two you can't get the drop on no matter what. So, never mind. At least I don't think he can. I might have been able to run behind them then, but I didn't want to mess around with it. Right, let's go. Yeah, again, this is very much a case of DPS mode. There we go. Stagger, that's needed. That's what we wanted.
That wasn't so bad.
Indeed, it wasn't, though. We did plenty of damage. We scored things quickly. It's all good. So we'll see what's at the end of the next area, I think, and then we may have to start looking at potentially winding down for the night. But that's okay. Out of curiosity, let's quickly look at the Crystarium points. Yes, so we've got 737 now. So that's really good. There we go. He's now leveled up as a medic. So that's pretty awesome. And then Synergist could be a good one here. You can actually gain one more, surprisingly. Okay, that's worked better than I thought it would. So your Commando is now maxed, so I'm probably going to focus on Ravager next. 897 points. You can get one more. And then after that, it's roll level up. That's brilliant. That's awesome.
We can use the lights as a guide to keep us moving in the right direction.
Yes, lightning. We can use the light. We can do all that. We can also use the fact there's loads of spaces we can't pass because of all the barricades and the floors that are missing. Excellent. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, looky what we have here. More enemies to fight. Question is, can we get close enough to ambush them? What I'd really like is for that the flying drone to get near enough without triggering it. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Because of the position of the enemies and the way it was sight-lined, there was nothing we could do to chain it. Which is irritating, but you just got to take the rough with the smooth. We can get rid of quite a few of these enemies quickly. It saves us some time. See, that's staggered one enemy down. That's really good. Health at the moment is okay. Gotta be careful we don't fall too far behind on that. Okay, now we're in position. Yeah, the DPS is definitely working. Someone finish it. Felt like Naruto and Persona 4 then. Someone finish it off. Hopefully that's a yes. Thank you. Happy with that. We managed to get behind the leeches and attack. That was a high leap, a vertical leap there from lightning, it must be said. That was one hell of a vertical leap. Even most cats would be impressed by that one.
The next fight.
I always get impressed when I see like kiddies just like stand on the back legs and just leap. I always get really amazed by it. I'm like, how do you get that? How do you get that agility? It's incredible. I'm jealous of it. This enemy looks bloody big, so I want to try, if possible, to get the drop on it. Yeah, exactly. That's incredible. It's a 6-foot vertical leap. Right, so we have an opportunity to attack. Yeah, it's an alpha behemoth. Right, get in there and strike fast. Yeah, it was charging its power, but we've been able to take it down by stagger, which is really helpful. By staggering it. Wow. Well, that was disappointing. A 23-second battle. I was not expecting that. I was expecting that to be much more challenging. 3 antidotes. Okay, so we're going to have enemies that use poison around here. Ugh. I hate that. What's with these crystal arms?
What is it?
We need to hide.
It
doesn't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean, we're Lassie and we're on the loose.
SciComm's keeping it all under wraps. They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
So the other soldiers don't know about us, right?
Right. They don't know anything about any fugitives.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool bridge, isn't it? With all the like crystal leaves and everything else. It's nice. And I'd say it looks very, very nice in ultra wide as well. I'm amazed at how well it looks. Considering, of course, this game was not released in ultra wide, it's fully modded. And so far, it's holding up perfectly fine. I'm guessing there's a save point here, and I think there is behind us somewhere.
Concentration's important, but never lose sight of what's happening around you.
I'm aware of that. That's why I'm not running on ahead like you. I know what I'm doing. Meanwhile, good evening, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Yes, well, welcome indeed. You've there was one moment of minor frustration earlier, but we are now deep in this, I don't know, Crystal Kingdom, I suppose you could call it. And say welcome to the stream, and hopefully you've calmed down after the jaw-clenching frustration of last night's Cuphead stream on your own channel, because gotta say, man, I was whimpering with that penultimate attempt. You were literally touching the flag. How did that not count? That was the meanest thing I've seen in a game in a long time. Yeah, this is like basically DPS fighting at the moment. Although strangely, they seem more resistant now, and I don't know why that is. Ah, well, you're like me yesterday then, Chris, out of the house for such a long period of time. You're better than me. I was out for an excruciatingly long time yesterday. But you did you've done right to wind down. Oh, you've had a really good evening, matey. And of course, for those of you who are new to this Twitch stream, do go and check out Chris's channel. Not only is he doing an excellent playthrough of Cuphead, he's just finished Astro Bot and is due to start Epic Mickey Rebrushed on Saturday evening. Also, do check out Queen32's channel for some really amazing, well-edited Let's Plays. Unlike mine, they are actually put together properly and are funny to watch. I think that behemoth is it's refusing to turn around. I think this behemoth's seen what we did to its brother and is refusing to let us get the upper hand on it. Look at it. It's studiously moving in 2 directions. And that's it. That's all it's doing. Look at it. It's creeping forward, then backwards. It's like, come on. Come on. I can stare at you all day, mate. Come on. That's literally what it's doing to me right now. It's taunting me. It's annoying. It knows how annoying it's being because I can't get the drop on it. It knows that I'm angry at it. See, it's even changing direction to account for me. But wait, wait. Does that count as a rear attack? No, it does not. Bugger. Right, well, we have studied this enemy, so we got a chance to attack it. It's at 25% charging power. We just got to try and DPS it while we can. Because if we don't, we're going to be in serious trouble. I do not want this attack to charge. If it does, we might lose some progress. Depending on what happens next. Yeah, we're okay for now. It's now at 50%.
Would this work better, Light?
Let's switch to Synergist and Super Soldier. Try that. Right, DPS mode briefly. And now it's at a high level. We'll need to quickly change move. Just so I can get us healed. Yay, we beat it. So by not getting the upper hand and getting the actual stagger at the start of the battle, that was much more challenging, but we still managed to avoid its charged move, which I'm assuming would have been pretty much a death move. You can turn back around now. Nah, they're refusing to turn around either. They are refusing. As you say, Queen, it's a staring contest. And quite frankly, I'm not here to play a staring contest with my audience. It's not, that's not entertaining. Yeah, 2 of these together could be quite irritating. We're going to have to try and quickly get some stagger in here. Because if we don't, we're going to find problems with press turns. Hang on, no we're not. We're not playing SMT. What am I talking about press turns for? We're not playing SMT. We're not playing Metaphor Fantasio. Why am I mentioning bleeding press turns? What the hell am I talking about? I mean, if you want to watch some Megaton, come in on Monday night when I'm playing Metaphor Fantasio again. There's a cheap plug of my own. We should be able to finish this now with 1 more round of DPS. Thank you, I'll do. Oh, that's better. Back to 5-star ranking. I'm glad about that. We got a barbed tail. Sounds like the kind of thing you need to craft one of Quistis' weapons in Final Fantasy VIII, that. You need 1 barbed tail. And that was a Hawkeye. Is that an accessory? Or is it a piece of crafting equipment? Looks like it's crafting equipment, I think. Yes, there's the barbed tail, I can see that. But as for the Hawkeye, I don't see that on there. Oh, it's a weapon. It's a weapon for hope. Interesting. So what does it do? It's a magic weapon. Right. That's actually very useful. That's really helpful, especially if I level it up. I wonder if I can level it up and make it more powerful. Because a lot of Hope's moves at the moment are very much magic based. Depends on when the next save point is.
Never panic. Calm heads make good decisions.
Oh, okay, Lightning, I hear you. Now, will you do me a favor and kindly shut up? I am staying alert. I know what I'm doing. What I'm doing is slowly going insane. Speed is going to be the essence here, especially with attack chaining. That's actually really helpful. I do like how, depending on when you've used moves or when the AI has used moves, you can actually get free evades of attacks. And of course, the enemy can get the same thing on you as well, so it does balance itself out. I just think it's a really interesting, like, benefit or drawback, depending on how lucky you are, of this semi-active battle system. I do like it. As we continue to mine more information, kill more enemies, grow our performance. Oh, he's coming right towards us. Oh, he turned at the last second. That is annoying. That is very frustrating. Let's try and get rid of these Fraxtons very quickly. Ow. Will you please stop slashing me? I said, will you please stop slashing me? You can stop tentacle whipping me as well. I don't want tentacles. Not on my stream, people. Not on my stream. Excellent. There we go. Now we got a chance. I'm just going to quickly go into paradigm shift mode just to get... The problem is it has a move which is really powerful, and this is the one I'm on about. This flurry of fire. If you're not at the right health, you will get killed by it. Right, now we can just go crazy. Double Ravager really helped with that. So had I not changed strategy then, I would have actually died as hope. Flurry of Fire is like basically 3 fire spells, and it absolutely rinses your health if you're not careful. Looks like they're kind of staring away from us, but they're not at the same time. And that's really frustrating.
That's when the bulkhead fell, see? Stay on guard.
Well, I technically got the attack in first, but... Oh, there's 2 of them.
I'm not gonna back down.
Right. We're going to have to quickly go for DPS here, I think. The problem is that enemy is very powerful. Quick change.
I've got your back.
This isn't going to work. This is going to be a problem. Gotta take care of these Fraxtorans. If I don't, we're in serious bother. Tell you what might work, though.
How about this, Light?
Let's get spells on now for protecting Shell if we can.
I've got your back.
Thanks.
Now that we're in that move, we're somewhere closer. He said that as he was falling on his arse. So I do like the speed of this. We'll quickly go to yin and yang, just so we can get ourselves some healing.
I've got your back.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, exactly. He sounded really calm while saying it. You'd be like screaming as you were plummeting to earth. It has that vibe to it. It must be said. Gotta be careful here. So those kind of moves are annoying, not only because of the damage they do, which is very high, but more because essentially the actual interruption to your attacks makes it very tricky to do anything. Yin and yang again. So this is because we weren't in a position to get the initiative. This fight, even with Protect and Shallow, we're taking quite a lot of power from them.
I've got your back.
How about this, Light? Maybe we should try something else.
Constantly having to switch because Heave is doing so much damage. I mean, you're not wrong, Queen. You're really not wrong. Maybe we should try something else, but ow. I'm just trying to DPS finish it if I can. It's got a lot of health, and again, if you can get the initiative on this enemy, it's fine, because the stagger fills up very quickly when you've got the initiative. But it's got such a high stagger gauge without it, it's very difficult. But it's more, it's not even difficult, it's just more annoying. It's just an extremely tanky enemy.
That was too close.
That's not going to be a rating. It took us way longer than it should have. But if I had some way of debuffing its defense, that might have been much more manageable, but still, we did alright in the end.
Gotta be stronger.
He says that as he falls on his arse.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually. Then they'll have to choose. Resist or surrender.
Surrender. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. Thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called Nora.
Where'd they get the name Nora?
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
That's Noroa. Not Nora, Noroa.
It's irresponsible.
Well then.
I say I am in the office tomorrow, unfortunately, so while it might be a bit early, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for tonight, believe it or not, because as I say, I'm in the office myself tomorrow. So I'm going to be back on Friday evening as I continue to protect Estelle from the mean comments people say about her as we play Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. And as I say, don't forget, on Saturday evening, do check out Chris's channel because he's going to be playing Epic Mickey Redrawn, or Rebrushed, or whatever it's called. It looks like a lot of fun. I'll be checking it out myself. So until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And for the last time, Lightning, shut up when hope is in point.